Hello, my name is Adolfo, and this is Life of Adolfo. Today I'm going to give a step-by-step on how to ship a package from Taiwan to the United States. But before I cover the steps, I need to say a couple of things. Number one, it took 5 days. However, the destination that I was shipping was in California. It might take longer to other locations at the same time. Maybe the day that I shipped from Taiwan was a faster day than other days that you ship from Taiwan. Second, when you ship the item, on my steps, on the final step, do not press nothing after the barcode. The barcode, the clerk is going to see it and is going to print out a paper, the information for the shipping. Third, I did buy my box in the Taiwan post office. The reason I buy my boxes at the post office is because sometimes some post office, like the United States, back then, I'm not sure if they do it, they still do it, the box cannot have anything outside, meaning no markings, unless it's like Amazon or eBay or so on. But they used to not allow a box with basically like an ad or anything from other related items that the box might have. That was back then. So that's why, for me, I play it safe. I just buy a box at the post office. Now, the final thing that I have to say is one item did break. One of my souvenirs did break, but I blame it on myself. The clerk told me, "Are you sure you only want newspaper as your cushion on your box?" I said yes. The item did break. It was inside a mug, because I buy these mugs and I try to put the little souvenir inside, and I assume that the pressure is the one that caused it to break the head. Now, I'm going to cover the steps, then I'm going to show you everything that I shipped to the United States once it arrived to the United States to my sister. She always does this little video, and everything seemed perfect. So you could see all the items that I shipped, how fragile it is, so you can make an estimate on how safe it is. At the same time, I did put newspaper as cushion. It all depends what you put on the box as cushion. So now, step one. Step one, I'm gonna put the link at the bottom. It's easy post, and the first step, you're gonna click on start making. You're gonna see this little finger and it's gonna say start making. Click on start making. Step two, production of international mail delivery notes. I clicked international package. Step three is precaution for sending. You're gonna read the information. If everything you agree with everything, you're gonna click I have read and fully understood the above notice, and then click confirm. International package. On the mail type, I put error parcel. On the special account number, I left it blank. Sender name, I put my name. Sender zip code, I put the place that I was staying in Taiwan, the zip code where it was located, and the address as well. On the phone number, I put the location's phone number that I was staying in. I was staying at an Airbnb. I put the host number. If you have a hotel and you did Expedia or other methods, they usually have the phone number as well. If not, ask the front desk or try to use your own personal phone number if you have a SIM card. On the recipient information, I put the recipient's name. The destination country, I put the United States since I was shipping to the United States. Recipient zip code, and the address. When it comes to the phone number, I put the person's phone number, the recipient's. On step 4, information, I did put gift on the contents, and I made a guess on total weight, mail size length, mail size width, and mail size height. And the reason I made an estimate is because I'm not familiar with kg and cm. I'm familiar with inches, pounds. At the same time, the weight of the box, the paper that you're gonna put in is gonna add weight to the item that you're sending. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that when you ship the item, I took photos of all the items. I sometimes show the person what I'm shipping, but this time I decided to take photos, and sure enough, the postal clerk asked me, "What are you sending?" I told him it was decorations. He didn't understand what I was saying, so I showed him the photos. You gotta remember, sometimes there's a language barrier, and it's better to have a photo or something so that language barrier could be like eliminated or easier to understand each other. So I took photos before I closed the box of all the items I was shipping. Now to continue, on item 1, the content, you put what the content is. If it's a figurine, you put a figurine. If it's a mug, you put a mug, and so on. You don't have to go into a full detail of each item, like the specific of a toy. You just put toy. Quantity and the unit price. On the quantity and the unit price you put it for individually. For example, you're shipping 3 toys at $3. If you put 3 at the quantity and the unit price $3 each, it's gonna add it to 9. You don't have to do all the adding for all of them combined. Just put for each individual. On the content weight, once again, I made a rough estimate, and on the total value, I'm not sure if this one automatically adds it. That's what I was explaining earlier. If not, you just add it, but I'm pretty sure it adds it automatically. Tax number, I left it alone. TW, I left it alone. You go add more contents as you go on. Step 5, this is the barcode that I said, do not click anything else. Do not click on download delivery, continue to add mail, or back home. Do not add anything. Do not click anything. You're gonna take this to the post office. On my circumstance, the electronic barcode was on the outside where the customer's at. It might be on the inside where the postal clerk is at, but mine was on the outside. I scanned this barcode and it went to the postal clerk. He printed it out. He showed me the paperwork so I could verify. He weighed the box. He told me how much it's gonna be, and I paid. In the post office that I went to, they only accepted cash, Taiwanese. So just keep that in mind, just in case you're taking only a card. And don't be like me running around looking for a bank. With that being said, hopefully my steps help. Hopefully everything that I showed you went smooth. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Have a good day.